Hello and welcome to this art journal demonstration with me, Lulu B. I am working in a little mini moleskin daily journal, and I just started with a layer of gelatos. The page is already wet from some other previous work, and so I just etched away with the back of my paintbrush to write into the gelato that I added. Now I'm just adding a couple pieces of collage. Two different types of book text. I like the variation in the size of the font. And then I'm going to go back to my gelatos and start adding more color. I'm using a lighter lilac here and I'm trying to activate it onto my paintbrush, but it wasn't working as well, so I just drew right on my page and rubbed it out with my damp paintbrush, adding a pop of color with this fluorescent yellow, just rubbing it with my finger and then activating it with my paintbrush as well. Using an embossing heat gun to dry in between the layers, because gelatos are reactivated each time I get it wet, and so I don't want to blend the colors and make like brown. Here I just got a little piece of ribbon that has holes in it to add black as a nice contrast color. And then I wanted the book text to show, so I removed some of it with some water. And now I want to add more circles. So I'm painting an old paint cap and then stamping that onto the page, just kind of moving around the image. Don't want it symmetrical, but I don't want it too scattered. And then while the paint's still wet, I'm smearing around some of the edges to add some nice shading. Now I also want to add white, in keeping with the circle theme. I was debating between that punchinella or a smaller circle. So I picked the smaller circle, and I'm using a paintbrush protector. So when you buy a paintbrush, they have this little plastic tube around it, and I saved that, and it gives a nice circle, a nice smaller size. And so I'm just dipping that in my white acrylic paint and moving that around the page as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. You can find out more about me at lulubees.com. Go make some art.